Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and my cat is sleeping on my subwoofer on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! They just love the subwoofer, apparently. So first things first, what we need to do is cast Life 3 on ourselves, so that way we can survive this boss fight. Let's just put it that way. What Life 3 does is it's the re-raise spell in the advanced version of the game. If you get killed, the spell will automatically cast life on yourself and you will be revived, which you'll need for this boss battle. It's the easiest way of handling this fight. There's other ways of surviving, like jumping in the air, so that way you can survive an attack that this guy has. And there's other creative ways, like you could drain him of all of his MP. That would do the trick too, but those take too long or too much timing involved or whatever. But anyway, once you get life on everyone, you want to get Berserk on this guy. Did I already do that to him? Yeah, apparently I did. He's attacking me, so that's good. More importantly, I'm not really casting Berserk on him so much to stop him from casting spells, because they actually just all bounce off of me. All of his spells are reflectable, by the way. Except for one, but that's later. But yeah, since all of his spells are reflectable, he'll eventually kill himself too, but that takes too long. So let's just stick with the classic spells there. Strago, I didn't teach him anything really good, so I'm just going to keep him on standby. Maybe use an elixir on Terra if she needs it eventually. And yeah, just cast your most powerful spells on yourself, bounce them off, and that would do the trick against this guy. Now, one guy was saying in the comments section of the other video, wondering if this guy was the same wizard who took out Odin in the flashback there. And, you know, that's kind of an interesting hypothesis. I mean, there's no indication at all that it's the same guy, other than they have the same sprite on the screen there. But other than that, I mean, they don't give any indication. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think about, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, oh yeah, I'm out of MP too, aren't I? But yeah, I just don't have any better spells. I didn't learn Meteor or Ultima or anything like that, so just gotta stick with, oh, there we go, Ultima, there we are. Now you get to see it. This is the only time you will probably be seeing this in this Let's Play series. And yeah, we all die, unless you have a lot, another way of surviving, you could just have a ton of HP, but that's not happening. So yeah, that's why we need Life 3 in order to survive this battle. It's the easiest way of doing it. There's, like I said, the other ways that I mentioned earlier, but, well, that takes too long. And we get a Mega Elixir for our efforts. Yay! And apparently all the Kefka cult worshippers run away. So that's everything we can do here. So now I want to make some final preparations for our final journey, our final adventure to stop Kefka. Okay, I finally made it out of that damn Tower of Fanatics and back to Tzen here. It's a long way down, but I've gotten all the spells I care about, so it was worth it. Just a reminder, viewers, after being revived from Life 3, you'll need to recast Float. I died on my way down. I got hit by Murton and Quake, and, well, that'll do the trick, so, oh well. But anyway, it's time for the final assault on Kefka's tower, or, well, the first assault, but the final battle. We're going to need 3 groups of 4 to take him down, so that's kind of cool. I like how they did that. It's less tedious than how they did it in the Phoenix Cave. I did some shopping around the world and some battles at the Colosseum off-screen, mostly just getting more Thunder Shields, Marvel Shoes, Circlets, Elemental Swords, things like that. I'll post a list of everything in the video description there. Just so you know, I'm not going to take Gogo or Umaro to Kefka's tower, simply so that I can get all the dialogue from my main 12 party members. And also my equipment setups are reflective of swapping no equipment between the parties, which means that a lot of people will have Circlets equipped, so it's not the optimal setup each time. But, oh, by the way, the offering, though, I will be swapping. That's the only thing. But everything else is going to stick. And, well, if you don't mind spending 5 minutes to optimize your party each time you switch, well, you're more than welcome to do it. I don't like doing that. So, let's take a look at party number 1. We have the family party. Well, okay, Setzer's not really part of the family, but everyone else is. But seriously, they work well together. Let's take a look at what we got here. The most important thing with party number 1 is that they'll be fighting a boss called Doom later on, where Strago can learn his final lore. Also, we will want flame shields for that fight, which is why I have them equipped on everyone here for that fight. And Setzer will eventually, well actually very quickly, pick up his ultimate weapon, which will greatly abuse the offering. So that's why I've got that equipped on him. There's lots of instant death to go around from the enemies here, so Realm and Strago are ready for that with the memento rings. And speaking of Shadow, I purchased plenty of elemental swords for him to throw at the appropriate enemies there. Got a few flame sabers. We don't need as many of those, but plenty of thunder and blizzard swords to go around. We've also got, where are they? Tack stars for anyone who doesn't have an elemental weakness. Now you'll also notice that the 1s digit of my gold is, well, divisible by 1. Or, well, it is 1. So that way it'll hit all enemies. You basically just sell things that cost 1 gold until you can get that amount. And that'll work with his level question Pearl spell that'll hit all enemies. And fortunately, every battle in Kefka's tower is divisible by 10, so it'll stay that way. So that's pretty nice. It's not obscenely abusive, but it's something you could use there. So that's everything here, so let's move on to party number 2. This party is Cyan's party. Everything revolves around him. Mog will either be jumping or using dance most of the time. Gaw will be using a rage. Celes will either be using runic or casting a spell, and all of that will give Cyan plenty of time to charge up for any sword tech that you need. Now for the equipment, I gave Celes the safety bit since she's our healer. If anyone else dies, I need her to be alive so that way she can revive them, obviously. Now everyone's going to want the thunder shields for the goddess boss fights. Just make sure not to equip flame shields because they'll make you weak to water for one of the bosses party number 2 will be fighting. Also, I had to purchase an extra pair of Dragoon boots at Tzen here for Mog, so that way Edgar will also have one, who is in my final party there. And for my final party, it's the old school party of the first 4 characters that we recruited, unless you count Mog in that brief instance, but whatever. Anyway, for this party, Locke will eventually want the offering. I'm just leaving that empty for now, because I'm just going to switch that over whenever I decide to use him. But more importantly, the reason I want him on the offering is because the damage boost from the Valiant Knife, when he starts losing HP, the damage boost is not reduced by the offering. So he can really take advantage of that more than just about anyone else. Now, since I have no more instant death protection relics to go around, I gave Terra the perfect magic evade setup to compensate for that. So that way she can basically dodge anything that's going to possibly kill her instantly like that. Now this party will fight bosses with multiple elemental magics, so I gave them the optimal magic defense setup with the Genji shields. So that way it'll just reduce the damage as much as possible, and that'll work really well for them. So that's all 4 parties that I got here, so I just want to make sure I rested up at the inn with everyone. I think I did, but just want to double check that, and then we'll head off to Kefka's tower! Alright, we're all set and ready to go. I had to rest up at the inn a couple times, but we're good to go. Kefka, you are mine! We're going in! All in. What's going on? Oh, we gotta talk about things first. Are you sure we really want to kill Kefka? I mean, he's entertaining and everything. Oh, well, yeah, I guess we kind of do have to go through them, won't we? Oh, yeah, I guess we might want to think about the consequences. Oh, no! We gotta think about things first, or, well, at least get our party set up here, so, oh gosh, who was in my first party? Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, the family party, and we got Cyan's party ready to go. Oh, this is gonna be so amazing. I love using Cyan's party. It's just, there's so much synergy with that party. It's a lot of fun. I really like it, so, You can arrange the parties however you want. So what will really happen if we destroy the statues? Can we defeat Kefka? Will Terra survive? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.